You're listening to the Holistic Spaces podcast brought to you by Mindful Design Feng Shui School. Episode 208, Part 2. Welcome the year of the Yin Water Rabbit for each zodiac animal. Welcome to episode 208 of the Holistic Spaces podcast, where we hope to inspire, educate, and empower you to create your own holistic spaces that nurture and resonate with you. Angie Cho and Laura Morris are the founders of the Mindful Design Feng Shui School. We teach Feng Shui online at mindfuldesignschool.com. We actually teach people how to become Feng Shui practitioners. We have an online certification program. We hope you'll take one of our courses one day. We also just teach people about Feng Shui with online. And be sure to sign up for our mailing list for special free workshops and content only for our newsletter community. You can go to mindfuldesignschool.com, scroll to the bottom, and there's a place to sign up. So if you've been listening to our podcasts for a while, or even just for this month of January, Laura and I spend a lot of time talking every January about the Lunar New Year and about the Chinese zodiac. So we're coming out of the water tiger year of 2023, and the transition happens February 4th. But Lunar New Year is a time that we really celebrate it, which is January 22nd. And so 2023 will be ushering in the Yin Water Rabbit, saying goodbye to the tiger and welcoming in the rabbit. And so the episode 206 was, episode 206 was us talking to Katie Hess of Lotus Way, going through every Chinese zodiac animal for 2023 for the water rabbit and connecting kind of a chi forecast connecting with a flower. And we do that with Katie Hess every year, our friend from Lotus Way. And then we also give a chi forecast for every zodiac animal every year. So this year, Laura and I did it ourselves, and we split it up between last week's episode 207, and we're rounding it out in this episode 208. So if you are looking for the animals, let's see, rat, ox, or tiger, go to last week's episode. And in this episode, we'll go over the remaining 9 animals.
Yep. And we just start? Do you want me to start? No, wait, you're up next.
Yeah, I can go next, but let's
wait, before we do that though, can I just talk about on the 21st what we're doing?
Yeah,
for those people that don't know.
We'll give our weekly plug for
That's
something
right.
that we're
just
teaching.
Give us a minute. We on Saturday, the 21st of January, we are going to be doing our live Lunar New Year workshop, where we go over this kind of content, but we add some fun extra stuff. Plus, we do a personal chi clearing ritual, which is really powerful, called the Golden Cicada. And we also bring in an abundance meditation called Welcoming the Wealth Gods. So that is happening on Saturday, the 21st. You can go to our website. It's right on the homepage. Click through. If you're on the mailing list, our newsletter list, you will get a link so that you can get it discounted. So be sure to make sure you're on the list. And we do this every year. People come together. It's a really fun afternoon, couple hours, and just to celebrate the Lunar New Year.
Yeah. And another thing, one other plug for our newsletter subscribers, we are doing a 27-day challenge, and then we're in the middle of it, but you can start at any time, and it's for our newsletter subscribers. So sign up, and we close it up. We round it out on Lunar New Year. So we hope you'll join us for that. So visit mindfuldesignschool.com to find out how to get those just sent straight to your inbox for the newsletter. Okay, so real quick summary again, just to start over a little bit. On January 22nd, we'll be flowing into the year of the water rabbit. And so it's very important in Feng Shui to consider the energy, the chi of the year, the elemental energy, as well as the energy of the rabbit. the animal energy. And so we talked a lot about that last episode. So go back to episode 207 to learn about the Yin Water Rabbit. And then feel free to join our class because we're going to talk even more in depth about that. But just so you know, you may have already felt the energy shifting for the last couple months because it's not like flipping a switch. So the energy starts shifting in November and December. And this goes for the zodiac as well as the 9-star key, which will give you all the predictions for next month. And we'll teach you how to calculate your own 9-star key numerology and go through your forecast for 2023. But the change of this chi starts in the fall because that's the metal element, and then it moves into water and it builds up towards the Lunar New Year date, which is January 22nd, and then the transition happens on February 4th. So again, go back to the episode and we're just going to jump into where we left off. So again, listen to the last episode if you want to learn about the rat and the ox and the tiger. And so we'll keep going with now the rabbit. So the rabbit, it's your year. Rabbits are generally very easygoing, sociable, and the rabbit hops along with grace. And the years for the rabbit are 1951, 1963, 1975, 1987, 1999, 2011, and 2023 this year. And actually, I'm just going to give that disclaimer again. So if you're born between January 1st and February 4th, you're actually the preceding year. So you're the year prior because the transition happens February 4th. And if you're curious about this, we really recommend you check out a 4 pillars or Chinese astrologist or astrologer because your year animal is just one of your 4 pillars. And there's also an animal and energy associated with your month, your day, and your hour of birth. Okay, back to the rabbits. So rabbits are very friendly with rams, pigs, and dogs. And typically, and this happens every year, everyone's like, yes, it's my year. So you may think that 2023 is the year of since it's the year of the rabbit, it would be very lucky for anyone born in a rabbit year. However, from the Feng Shui perspective, it's actually a more challenging time when it's your own year. So it's going to be a challenging year for the rabbit, but with a lot of challenges, you have many opportunities for growth and expansion because not everything is always smooth sailing, right? But it's really a gift to receive these challenges. So in BTB, we practice a protection ceremony called the Golden Cicada, which we teach on February 21st. So we hope you'll be able to come to that, or you can watch the recording. You just sign up for our New Year's Reset program. But it's a way that we smooth out the rough edges of your chi, your energy, and to bring in more ease. And it's really helpful for every animal, but especially for those born in the year of the rabbit. So if you're interested, there's a class available. We also recommend you carry with you the 2023 dog charm, but you don't have to purchase our charm. You can find a 3-dimensional dog or a real dog to carry around with you. I have 2 real dogs in my lap, so that works too. But in Feng Shui, in BTB Feng Shui, we were taught by our teachers that it's auspicious to carry the year animal's best friend. So the rabbit's best friend is the dog. So that's a lucky animal to carry with you, the secret friend of the rabbit for extra support. And there's a few other zodiac animals that we'd recommend carry the dog charm. However, everyone can benefit, and we sell them at the Holistic Spaces store. But again, you can make your own. You don't have to buy anything from us. We just have it available if you want to buy one. So the energy of the year will be so-so because it's a challenging year, but use your grace and diplomacy to weather all the challenges, learn that this is a gift, and hang out with dogs. So again, rabbits are very compatible with the ram, pig, and dog, and the clash is with the rooster. So those born in the rooster, hang in there. You'll hear more about it once we get to you.
Okay, next is the dragon. Energetic, strong, dragons fly through life with purpose. Years 1940, 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, and 2012. Dragons are best friends with monkeys, roosters, and rats. Rabbits and dragons may be on the surface, they may be very different. And Angie did last episode talked about the little poem about the dragons and rabbits, many tears. So they're not best buds, but they're also not a direct clash. So dragons and rabbits, they have a respect for each other because they're capable of seeing the bigger picture. So rabbits are very clever and diplomatic, and dragons are able to sort of see the scope of things. So when it comes down to it, they can both get along when they need to. Overall energy of the year, so neutral to so-so. What to do if you are a dragon this year? Just keep growing, but use the quieter energy of this year to reflect on your accomplishments. You are most compatible with rat, monkey, and rooster, and you clash with dog.
Okay, the snake. So snakes are quite intellectual types. That's their archetype, and they can slide through life with wisdom and grace. The snake years are those born in the year of 1941, 1953, 1965, 1977, I almost said 13, 18, sorry, 1989, 2001, and 2013. Snakes are BFF with the rooster, the monkey, and the ox. Snakes tend to be quieter in nature, much like the rabbit. So in the rabbit year, they can work together as they both prefer to take a more thoughtful approach to life. The overall energy of your year is in 2023, the year of the rabbit, is neutral. So what you can do to harness the chi is to tap into your inner wisdom and enjoy the peaceful energy of the rabbit. And you're, again, compatible with ox, rooster, and monkey, but your clash is with the pig.
Horse. Horses are strong, active, and they will gallop by looking for adventure. Years are 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, and 2014. Horses are best friends with tigers, dogs, and rams. The active, fiery horse might be just a bit too much for that peaceful little grass-eating rabbit. The horse's bolder energy may not click with the rabbit. The horse, though, will just keep happily trotting along, and with or without the rabbit's help. So not really impacted too much by the rabbit. Don't pay attention to it too much. And that wood of the rabbit actually feeds the horse a little bit too, because those horses have fiery nature. So we would say that overall the energy is neutral. But what do you need to know this year is when you are seeking that adventure, all you horses out there, be mindful to take some time for self-care. So maybe before you gallop off to that next big adventure, instead you'd opt for, I don't know, a trip to the spa. Maybe try a quieter, more peaceful adventure. And you are most compatible with tigers, dogs, rams, and you clash with the rat.
Next up is the ram. They are gentle, kind, but under the soft, woolly exterior, rams have a lot of strong determination. They're also known as sheep or goat. So if you heard sheep or goat, we're calling you the ram here. So same in the zodiac. And you're a ram if you're born in the years of 1943, 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, or 2015. So rams are good friends with the pig, the horse, and the rabbit. Ding, ding, ding. So that means that you're having a good year this year because you are compatible with the rabbit. So rabbits and rams have a similar vibe. They're both kind, well-mannered, at least on the surface. And they're both considered gentle and compassionate animals. They make a great team and love being in company with each other. So the energy of the year is very supportive. And what you can do to utilize the chi of the rabbit year is to enjoy yourself, find some solace, and seek to align with this peaceful energy of the rabbit. You're most compatible again with rabbit, pig, and horse, and you clash with the ox.
Monkey. Clever, curious monkeys will charm others with their appeal. Years: 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, and 2016. Monkeys are friends with dragons, rats, and especially snakes. The charming little monkey will be able to convince the rabbit when help is needed. So those clever little monkeys will make the best of this year. The rabbit appreciates the monkey's quick wit and intelligence. The rabbit may be charmed by the monkey, but the rabbit isn't a fool and doesn't quite trust that monkey's wily ways. All you monkeys out there might be relieved because last year, the tiger year, may have been a bit of a challenge for you because that was your clash. So you're moving into a much easier, neutral to, slightly beneficial energy. So it's good for you. And what you can do is you can stay curious because you're monkeys, that won't be a problem. But you got to take some time to cultivate wisdom and thoughtfulness with your endeavors. So the rabbit will allow you to tap into that, and it's not something natural to monkeys. So maybe really try to cultivate that wisdom and thoughtfulness. You are most compatible with rabbit, dragon, and snake, and you clash with the tiger.
Next up is rooster. Roosters are articulate, astute. They like to strut with confidence. And you are a rooster if you're born in 1945, 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, or 2017. Roosters are best friends with snake, ox, and dragon. Roosters are precise, orderly, talkative, which is very metal because that's their innate kind of element, their fixed element. And they're quite different than the reserved rabbit. So there's so in the rabbit year, someone might think that the rooster is a little bit more brash and the energy of the rooster, the talkative nature of the rooster may be at odds with the diplomatic energy of the rabbit. Both are sensitive in their own ways, but it can be like oil and water. So because the rooster clashes with the rabbit, in BTB Feng Shui, it's important to practice the golden cicada ritual. And if you're interested, we are teaching a class and walking through that. You can get the recording as well. It's our New Year's reset program. We also highly recommend you carry the 2023 dog charm that we mentioned earlier. Overall, it's going to be a bit of a challenging year. So just know that's like a weather forecast. It's telling you that it might rain, so bring an umbrella. Or there might be a snowstorm. Dress accordingly. And what you can do to accommodate the challenging energy is to try to be more flexible and compassionate with yourself when challenged. Don't push against things. Instead, find a graceful and thoughtful way to proceed. Because, actually, roosters do have that ability to charm their way through things. And it might not work as well this year, but, try to find some humbleness as well and peace and embody and respect those qualities of the rabbit that you can cultivate. So again, find some grace, look to the energy of the rabbit and see how you can cultivate more of that into your life. So again, roosters are most compatible with ox, snake, and dragon, and their clashes with the rabbit. So heed that this year.
Dogs. Loyal dogs look out for others, and they are dogged protectors. Years: 1946, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018. Dogs are friends with horses and tigers, and they're besties with rabbits. Yay. Dogs are the secret best friend of the rabbit, and the dog and rabbit make a great team. Dogs are loyal and outgoing, and they respect the rabbit's diplomatic nature. Overall, the energy of the year is supportive. What you can do, dogs can have fun, a little more fun this year, seek out new opportunities. You're a loyal and good friend to the rabbit, so you have that on your side. And, when you have a supportive year, you're able to take maybe a little bit more risks than you normally would. You are more compatible with tiger, horse, and rabbit, and you clash with the dragon.
And last but not least, we have the pig. So pigs, also sometimes called the boar. And pigs are in general good-natured, trustworthy, and fun-loving. They're always there to help snout. Laura's laughing right now. Are you going to let us hear your laugh?
Honey, no, I have myself on mute. I didn't want to disrupt your pattern.
So she loves her punnies, her punny funnies. So pigs, born in the years of 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, and 2019. Pigs are BFF with rabbits, ding, 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 again, rams, and tigers. Pigs are hardworking, but they enjoy their creature comforts. The rabbit also likes this too, so they're very similar. And again, like on the zodiac wheel, the pig and the ram are in harmony. So the pig will really enjoy this rabbit energy in 2023. They make a great match with the rabbit and they will work together very well. So your overall chi for the year is great. What to do? Take this time to indulge in the things that you love. Just don't overdo it and be mindful. And again, you're most compatible with rabbit, ding, 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 ram, and tiger. Your clashes with snake. And we did it. We went through all 12 animals.
We did it.
Yay. So
if you missed your animal and we didn't go over it, we probably went over it last episode if you missed that part.
Yes. And January, we are still in the middle of our celebratory month for Lunar New Year. So next week, we're going to go over your 9-star key chi forecasts. And so we hope you'll join us for that. And be sure you're on our mailing list because we'll summarize how to calculate your 9-star key in there. So thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Holistic Spaces podcast. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Western New Year. We hope you will tune in every week for a new podcast episode. If you like our podcast and this episode, please share it with others. Subscribe, leave a review. You can support the podcast by visiting our website, mindfuldesignschool.com. In case you didn't know, Laura and I teach Feng Shui. We teach an online Feng Shui certification program. We teach Feng Shui online at mindfuldesignschool.com. We hope you'll join us for a class sometime, help support us so we could keep doing our podcast. And you can sign up for our mailing list to get into our newsletter community where we send out member-only subscriber emails, information, content, as well as special classes. You can visit mindfuldesignschool.com, scroll to the bottom, and sign up for our mailing list. Thank you so much for listening. Again, Happy New Year, Happy Lunar New Year. We hope we'll see you at our class on the Lunar New Year, and we'll see you next week.